This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good morning, my Real News Media TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning for August 20, 2023, bike taxi driver shot dead in Westmoreland. A bike taxi operator was shot dead by gunmen in Withorn, Westmoreland on Friday morning. He has been identified as a 37-year-old Damian Vassell, otherwise called Sicko, a resident of Old Road in Withorn. It was reported that around 11:40 a.m., Vassell was sitting on his motorbike when a white Toyota Axia motorcar drove up and the occupants opened gunfire on him. Police said that Vassell was hit several times in the upper part of his body. He was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead on arrival. At least 6 and 9 mm spent casings were retrieved from the scene while it was being processed. No motive has been established for the killing, the police said. Portland murder case cleared, witness comes forward after shooter killed. A murder case in Portland was cleared up posthumously after a witness came forward following the shooter's death. Police have named the 36-year-old Wayne O'Hara, or Miller 9, the man who shot and killed 28-year-old Nikino Barrett from Yorktown, Clarendon. The incident occurred on July 16, 2023 at Mansion Hill Beach in the parish. It was reported that around 10:30 a.m., O'Hara went to the location and saw Barrett sitting in his car. He approached the now deceased and opened gunfire, killing him on the spot. Police said O'Hara was shot dead in a confrontation with lawmen on Market Street in Port Morant, St. Thomas on July 29. Reports were that around 12:40 p.m., a police team acting on information received from Police Emergency Contact Center went to Market Road. The cops were informed that men were seen in the area with firearms. The team was directed to a peach and a pink-looking board dwelling where the front door was open. It is understood that 2 cops approached the house, saw and accosted O'Hara, who pulled a handgun. Both officers took evasive action and discharged 1 round each from their respective service pistols in his direction. O'Hara reportedly fell to the ground and the firearm dropped from his hand. The firearm was retrieved and found to be a chrome and brown Smith & Wesson revolver with 6 live cartridges. He was taken to the Princess Margaret Hospital where he was pronounced dead. A witness came forward recently and gave a statement naming O'Hara as the gunman in Barrett's murder, hence the matter was cleared up posthumously. Dancehall legend Tiger found safe after 4-day disappearance. Dancehall icon Tiger's game of hide-and-seek is now over and with a happy ending. Dancehall artist Realty Check is grateful that her father, legendary icon Tiger, was returned to her safely after he went missing for almost 4 days earlier this week. The Come Back to Me DJ was reportedly staying at the home of a Good Samaritan, Leonardo Reynolds, who gave the legend a room to sleep in after Tiger found himself marooned in Greenwich Farm. I just want to thank Leonardo Reynolds for keeping my father safe by giving him a room at his house to sleep for 3 days, because Greenwich Farm is not really a safe place for a man like him to be, Realty Check told the news. Reynolds is a man who got to work in the mornings, and when he saw my father's plight, he respected my father as a DJ from when he was a little boy. So when he see my father stranded in the community, he offered to help. He did a video on TikTok hoping that someone would see him and come for him. I am just so grateful to him right now. He's a real good youth. She also thanked the professional officers of the Jamaica Constabulary Force for their timely intervention. When Realty realized where Tiger was located, she contacted Matilda's Corner, who got in touch with Hunts Bay Police Station. They then contacted Reynolds, who brought Tiger to the station. Realty was reunited with her father there. I am going to carry him home and clean him up and take care of him. He's not in the greatest of conditions, but I am so happy right now. Him never have to make it out alive. It's a dark place him did there. It never have to end up so good, she said. If a cat has 9 lives, this tiger has 90 times 9, because in an eventful life, which has lasted 57 years on this planet, he has cheated death, loved and lost countless times, enjoyed the heights of incredible wealth, endured the impotence of crippling poverty, conquered the drug addiction, survived the betrayals from close friends, and all with his sense of humor intact. Tiger himself blessed up the news reporter. "Bless up, wop wop wop, God go with you," Tiger joked. Asked if he was treated well, he responded, "Yeah man." Tiger is a legendary dancehall figure whose powerful performances ignited audiences all over the world. The legend of Tiger grew in the mid-1980s with his bombastic live performances. He recorded for producers including Harry J., King Jammy, Gussie Clark, Sly and Robbie, Philip Fatis Burrell, and Donovan Germain. In 1989, he became one of the first dancehall artists to cross over into the U.S. hip-hop scene when he did a combination with the Fat Boys on Things Nah Go So. Success continued in the 1990s, and he was signed by Columbia Records' short-lived Chaos imprint. His only album for the label was Claws of the Cat in 1993. In the early 1990s, he scored big with the hit song When. He had a life-changing accident in 1994. In 2003, he returned to live performances as part of the Dons of Dancehall UK tour. He also appeared at a Reggae Sumfest alongside DJ Kippridge in 2007, as well as at the 2010 Rewind and Come Again in New York, which included a host of dancehall performers from the 1980s and early 1990s. Businessman Fabian Fabo Davis to represent PNP in Trelawney Southern. Businessman Fabian Fabo Davis has gotten the nod as the opposition's People's National Party's representative in Trelawney Southern as the party intensifies its selection of standard bearers in preparation for the next parliamentary election. Davis got the nod at a selection exercise at the PNP's Trelawney Southern Conference at the Albertown High School in the parish on Sunday. Chairman of the PNP's Region 1, Dr. Pauline Foster, revealed that 100% of the delegates supported Davis during the vote, declining, however, to say how many delegates were in attendance. Speaking during the conference, Davis promised that if elected, among other things, he will be lobbying for the establishment of a business processing outsourcing facility in the constituency, which is renowned for farming. "I will be lobbying with investors from the diaspora to invest in lucrative business that will provide proper paying jobs in the Southern Trelawney constituency," he told the gathering. Example, you ever look into it yet to see if we have some proper Airbnb in the cool South Trelawney where we can bring in tourists? You ever think about having a call center where our youths don't have to be living out of South Trelawney gone way down a Montego Bay? He questioned. House Speaker Marisa Dalrymple Philibert of the ruling Jamaica Labour Party has been the MP for Trelawney Southern since 2007. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.